You're confusing me.
Because that way, obviously there, because not only was it trash, it was pure hot trash.
Pure hot trash.
For the simple fact that the Silver Surfer, they did not introduce the Silver Surfer correctly in that Fantastic Four
movie. No, they didn't. But
So that then okay, so they introduced him correctly, and then they made, like I said, they made Galactus look like a little puff of smoke. So
now that part was done badly, but the power sets and the that type of stuff was done well. I think maybe they, with the second movie, they jumped to a too big of a villain. They should have stuck with the Mole Man or something.
Okay, and honestly, so you saying that you like the way they did Dr. Doom?
Better than what they did with Galactus.
Okay, it was all bad, so it doesn't matter.
So
if it's
Galactus
good bad or bad. It's
Galactus was horrible, and Dr. Doom was terrible. So,
but it's all bad.
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
So how can you say you like these movies and they did not do the villains properly?
I like the heroes. I mean, what can I say?
The villains make the hero, Alvin. The villains make the hero.
At the time, we didn't have anything else, and I enjoyed it.
Oh my!
I just put it that way.
Oh my God! You just stuck in a time capsule.
I am. I'm still a Big Daddy Kane fan, and De La Soul, and all of that.
That's music.
Hey, look,
that was great music.
Even my taste has changed. I sort of dig MC Shan now.
I still don't dig MC Shan that much. I'm sorry.
Go back and listen to him now.
I have.
Listen to him now.
MC Shan. Yeah.
I have. And honestly, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm about to be totally blasphemous right now with hip hop. There's a whole lot of rappers, and I'm not gonna say no name because I'm not gonna disrespect anybody. There's a lot of rappers that I loved back then, but when I go back and hear their music, I think, damn, that's horrible. Why did I like that?
Nah, I ain't ran across.
I know exactly.
I ain't ran across that yet.
Why is that?
I'll be stuck in the time bubble.
Okay, you do that. We're gonna leave you there because I don't, because I'm still understand how these movies are so good when they did the villain so horrible. That's an oxymoron.
Hey,
what was it? Iron Man 3 that did the villain so badly that
that movie sucked.
It was just terrible.
I'm gonna go back in time, cause now.
Cause is not a reason. It's not even.
Yeah, it is.
It's not even a good
argument. just because.
It's just as juvenile as we were when we said it.
I bet Aaron probably like the old Captain America.
Oh yeah, the one where he just
showed the one who was driving the van and had football helmet on.
Y'all don't act like y'all didn't enjoy that when it came out.
When I was a kid and didn't know better,
we were kids.
Didn't know better, yes. I grew up.
We were kids. I enjoyed Linda, whatever her name was, Linda Carter that spun around and turned into Wonder Woman.
That was better than that. That was better than
that was better than saying Captain America driving around in a van with a football helmet on.
That's what they gave me. That's what I liked.
I think in one episode, the Captain America, he shook somebody's hand so hard he knocked them out. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, come on, Alvin. When I was a kid, that was awesome. It's just like when we watched the Bionic Man and the $6 Million Man, the Bionic Woman, and we thought,
look, he's running so fast, he's running slow.
We thought, oh my God, that's awesome. Then you look at it now, I'm like, they just put a sound effect and they slowed it down.
Slowed it down.
And I'm like, how did that? All right, man.
Steel, yeah.
They were horrible. They were awesome, because it fed our creative minds when it comes to comic books and everything. It was great for that. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at me as a grown man now, I look back, I'm like, man, that was so horrible. Just like the Bam Booth Batman.
I like the Electric Company Spider-Man where I had to read the words. So what?
That was different. That was a kid show. It was made to be corny. It was made to be corny.
I mean,
you had a young old Morgan Freeman.
And they had Morgan Freeman. Everybody knows Morgan Freeman's the best.
The best.
The best. Everybody loves Morgan Freeman.
Everybody.
So we're gonna get off of that because you're gonna get my blood pressure up. I'm gonna take a blood pressure pill. I'm old, and you're gonna talking about these old movies being great, and they're not.
I'm gonna break out with that 4-year-old soul.
Just stop. I don't think you about to lose your spectacular card too.
No, I am a true fan. Y'all just make believe.
All right,
y'all fly by nighters.
No, it just we picked up a phrase called "Once you know better, you do better." That's what we picked up.
Whatever.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. Ant-Man and Wasp. Poor reviews, man. Oh my God. Rotten Tomatoes has been doing the Ant-Man and Wasp very badly. I think it's gotten better now. I think hold on, I gotta type because
there are so many movies that I've liked that had terrible reviews. I don't really pay attention to reviews anymore. Unless it's the Fantastic Four. I mean, that don't tend to be true. But anything else, I do not pay attention to.
Well, see, right now, okay, when you look at the tomato meter or tomatometer, however you want to say it.
Tomatometer? Oh yeah,
tomatometer. that tomato meter or tomatometer is 47%. Now the audience score is 83%. Which is decent.
I mean, the audience score should count above the tomato score because we the ones buy the tickets.
Right, but this is what they're saying. The critic census, and these are, and the critic is just a person who went to school to give their opinion intelligently. That's all it is. So it says Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania emotionally lacks the spark of fun that elevated earlier adventures, but Jonathan Majors Kang is thrilling villain poised to alter the course of the MCU. So they have a reverse logic with you than the Fantastic Four. Here, Ant-Man is bad, the hero is bad, and the villain is done well. So, but the audience, he said the plot's a bit of a mess, but overall, Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania starts Phase 5 of the MCU with a colorful, creative thrill ride that will leave you wanting to see much more of Jonathan Majors as Kang, which is kind of saying the same thing the first one.
And so here's the thing with that. If you think about it, all Marvel movie plots are kind of a mess because they're interconnected. They've done more and more interconnection with these plots as the movies have gone on.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can say, "Oh, the plot's a mess," blah blah blah. You can say that, but when I hear that, what I get from that reviewer is, "You're not a fan." And these movies are meant to be fun.
Well,
you can sit there and go in and tear them apart all you want to. They're meant to be fun. And if you're trying to go to this and look for a defined plot device, well, that's not going to work all the time, especially with this, because the plot device with Kane started with Loki. So if you haven't looked at Loki, then you have.
And there are some people, and there are actually some people who are doing that. They're not watching it in sequence.
Yeah, you've missed a whole bunch of stuff that and you will enjoy it a lot more if you've seen that. And with Marvel, they started it in little snippets. It started with